So it's 2 a.m. Your eyes are bloodshot. You swore you'd sleep after one more chapter 47 chapters ago. Your phone battery is dying, but your will to finish this arc is stronger than ever. Sound familiar? Yeah, you're one of us now. Welcome to the wild, wonderful, sleep-depriving world of Manhwa, where plot twists hit harder than your last breakup, and every MC has trauma deeper than the Mariana Trench. Today, I'm hitting you with the top 10 Manhwa you need to read in 2025, curated with love, caffeine, and questionable life choices. Whether you're a veteran still crying over solo leveling, or a rookie who just found out why Tower of God fans have commitment issues, this list is for you, so grab your snacks, mute your group chats, and prepare for spicy takes, god tier action, and probably at least 3 characters named Jin something. Let's get it. And if you accidentally read spoilers in the comments, just know, we don't forgive and we don't forget. Number 10, My Blasted Reincarnated Life. Imagine dying a hero's death, sacrificing yourself for your rival, making a dramatic vow to defeat the Demon Kings. Then, you reincarnate 300 years later. But, plot twist, you wake up as your rival's descendant. Welcome to My Blasted Reincarnated Life, where our protagonist Hamel reincarnates as Eugene Lionheart, the bloodline of his former rival. And guess what? The Demon Kings are still alive, and Hamel's old rival didn't exactly finish the job. Now, Eugene has to prove himself worthy of the Lionheart name and destroy the remaining Demon Kings once and for all. This manhwa is full of high stakes, intense training sequences, and betrayal. It's got the perfect mix of action and family drama with a protagonist who has one goal: no more second chances. The art is incredible, the pacing is on point, and the drama between Eugene and his rival's family? Spicy. Number 9. World's Strongest Troll. Ah yes, finally, a manhwa for the absolute chaotic neutral in all of us. World's Strongest Troll throws us into Arcadia, the most advanced virtual reality game ever created. It's built by mega corporations, it's hyper-realistic, and it's supposed to be a fantasy adventure game. But our main character, he's not here to be a hero. He's here to break the system, mess with every pro gamer, and troll like it's his full-time job. Because it kind of is. He's not hunting dragons. He's trapping overconfident guilds, exposing shady mechanics, and becoming the digital embodiment of I do what I want. This guy isn't your usual chosen one or some tragic anti-hero. He's the dude who picks the most ridiculous class, refuses to play by the rules, and still ends up on top. Think Deadpool meets Sword Art Online, and then throws the rulebook into the lava. If you've ever wanted to see someone punch elitism in the face, in-game and out, this one's for you. It's a wild ride full of laughter, unexpected wins, and trolling so legendary it should be illegal. Number 8, Solo Farming in the Tower. Okay, and imagine you enter a deadly tower filled with monsters, dungeons, and high-stakes leveling systems, and instead of becoming an overpowered hunter, you become a tomato farmer. Yup. Welcome to Solo Farming in the Tower. Our main guy, Seigen, isn't a legendary swordsman or mage. He's just a regular dude from Seoul who stumbles into the tower where hunters grind to level up, complete quests, and chase glory. So what does Seigen do? He sets up a farm, and not just any farm. We're talking magical veggies, adorable beast companions, cooking quests, and system notifications for harvesting cabbage like a boss. But don't let the cozy vibes fool you. This tower still has monsters, danger, and the typical hunter grind. The twist? Seigen outsmarts it all by farming, trading, and a healthy dose of wholesome hustle. It's like Stardew Valley got dropped into a dungeon crawler and somehow made it work. This manhwa is packed with heartwarming moments, a clever protagonist, and a surprising amount of action for a guy who mostly grows plants. The system mechanics, tower levels, and hunter world building are also top-notch. If you're looking for something chill but still crave that leveling up thrill, Solo Farming in the Tower is your next comfort read. Number 7, Level Up with the Gods. Imagine losing a battle so intense that even the gods start questioning their strength. That's where Yuan Kim finds himself defeated by an unbeatable force and left with one option: start over. But Yuan isn't the type to give up. Instead of despairing, he rewinds time and returns to square one with all his knowledge, skills, and battle experience intact. This isn't your typical newbie tutorial arc. This is a master retraining for revenge. The manhwa takes place inside a massive tower where warriors climb floors, defend defeat monsters, and gain powers from divine beings. Think of it as a brutal mix between Tower of God and solo leveling, but with an actual god tier comeback story. What makes this story shine is Yuan's cunning. He doesn't rely on brute strength, he manipulates systems, tricks gods, and builds power strategically. The pacing is sharp, the stakes are sky high, and every level he climbs feels earned. If you're into underdog comebacks, time reversal power scaling, and epic boss battles, Level Up with the Gods will keep you locked in from start to finish. Number 6, Revenge of the Baskerville Bloodhound. Imagine being raised like a weapon, trained alongside siblings to become a killer for your noble family. That's Vakir, the black sheep of the Baskerville clan. He's an illegitimate child, hated by his father, and used as a disposable hunting dog. And after all that loyalty, he gets betrayed and executed. But fate gives him another shot. Reborn with all his memories intact, Vakir isn't playing the obedient hound this time. He's done taking orders and he's got a hit list. What follows is a cold, calculated climb back into power as he outsmarts nobles, dismantles corrupt families, and reshapes the bloody world he once served. This isn't just a revenge tale, it's a master class in character development, world building, and gritty political drama. With elite swordplay, magic, time travel, and a dash of dark mystery, the manhwa pulls you into a brutal world where loyalty is a lie and vengeance is the only truth. If you're into ruthless protagonists, noble betrayals, and redemption arcs with sharp teeth, Revenge of the Baskerville Bloodhound hits hard. Number 5, The Extras Academy Survival Guide. Imagine waking up in a fantasy game not as the hero, not even as a sidekick, but as the third-rate villain who gets kicked out in Chapter 1. That's Ed Rothstaler for you. Our protagonist finds himself reincarnated as Ed, a disgraced noble cast out from his family and booted from his dorm. His only hope? Survive long enough in this elite magic academy to earn a scholarship and maybe not die. Ed's plan is simple: stay out of trouble, avoid the main characters, and grind in peace. But the universe has other ideas. 4 of the game's female leads suddenly won't leave him alone, and worse, his every move starts altering the original game timeline. What makes this manhwa so good? Ed's not overpowered, he works for everything. From training in the woods to crafting clever plans, you get to watch him grow from a hopeless extra to someone truly dangerous. It's got magic, school life, complex characters, time travel twists, and just enough romance to keep things spicy. If you're tired of cookie-cutter isekai and want a story where the underdog actually earns their place, the Extras Academy Survival Guide is the one to watch. Number 4, Log into the Future. Now here's a wild one. Imagine waking up in a world where martial arts are humanity's last hope against invading beasts, and then logging into the future every time you fall asleep. Meet Lu Sheng, our MC, who transmigrates into an ancient world on the brink of destruction. Humanity's martial arts are primitive, clunky, and barely holding the beast back. But every night when Lu Sheng sleeps, he dreams of the future. Not just tomorrow, but 10,000 years ahead, where martial arts have evolved into something godlike. Body refining techniques thousands of times more efficient. Breathing methods that make you feel like a walking furnace. Pills, laws, combat styles, everything has been perfected. But here's the kicker. Humanity is gone. No one's left to inherit this pinnacle of martial knowledge, except Lu Sheng. Armed with future knowledge, Lu Sheng brings it all back one day at a time. What follows is a brutal grind as he reshapes the ancient world using techniques no one's ever seen before. This is peak sleeper OP energy. You get monstrous power scaling, creative martial arts concepts, and a satisfying mix of mystery and action. Plus, the stakes feel high. Lu Sheng isn't just fighting to get stronger, he's carrying the legacy of an entire civilization. If you love time warp power fantasy with beast fights and absurd glow-ups, Log into the Future will keep you hooked. Number 3, Pigpen. Strap in, because this next one is nothing like your typical manhwa. Pigpen starts with our protagonist waking up on a boat with no memory of who he is or how he got there. Soon he finds himself stranded on a deserted island, but he's not alone. There's a strange family living there, smiles that don't reach their eyes, conversations that feel just a little too scripted, and a house full of locked rooms, dark secrets, and bloodstains that definitely weren't there yesterday. As if things weren't creepy enough, people start disappearing, and the protagonist protagonist realizes he's caught in a deadly game where everyone is hiding something, including himself. This psychological thriller drips with paranoia, and the art style makes you feel like you're going insane right alongside the main character. Every chapter tightens the noose, feeding you just enough information to make you question everything. Think Shutter Island meets Get Out with a splash of survival horror. No superpowers, no system messages, just pure suspense, unreliable memories, and the constant dread that something or someone is watching. Pigpen is fully completed at 67 chapters, which makes it the perfect weekend binge if you can handle the anxiety. Number 2, A Returner's Magic Should Be Special. If you love time travel, magic academies, and underdog stories with sky-high stakes, you need to read this. The world has ended. Literally, only 6 people survived humanity's final battle inside the Shadow Labyrinth, and Desire Armin was one of them. Just when death was certain, he wakes up 13 years in the past, before everything went to hell. Armed with future knowledge, Desire isn't just trying to get stronger. He's here to rewrite history, protect his friends, and stop the Shadow Labyrinth from ever destroying the world in the first place. The manhwa dives into intense magical theory, class politics, and power scaling that actually makes sense. Desire starts off as a low-tier magician in a world that judges your magical affinity at birth, but through sheer intelligence and planning, he begins to flip the entire system on its head. It's a mix of Harry Potter meets Attack on Titan if Harry was a tactical genius, and the fate of the world was literally in his hands. Also, it's completed at 268 chapters, so you can binge it without fear of cliffhangers. Finally, number 1. The Stellar Swordmaster. If dark fantasy, swordsmanship, and gritty underdog stories are your thing, this one's a gem. Shawara, known as the Lighthouse of the North, is a booming trade town with a rotten core. Beneath the wealth lies a world of crime, slums, and 5 brutal crime bosses pulling the strings. Enter Vlad, a tough orphan who's grown up on the streets. After a violent night slaughters everyone at the brothel where he worked, Vlad swears vengeance and takes up the sword. But this isn't just another revenge story. Vlad's weapon is no ordinary blade. It's sentient, wise, and becomes both teacher and partner on his dangerous rise through a world ruled by nobles and magic. He joins House Bayezid, a powerful family that gives him a chance to wield real power. But rising through the ranks of swordmasters means facing ruthless enemies, inner demons, and the haunting mystery behind his sword's origins. With high-stakes battles, political intrigue, and stunning art, the Stellar Swordmaster delivers that satisfying watch the underdog rise experience, but with blood, grit, and a whole lot of edge. And the best part? It's still ongoing, so you're hopping in while the story's heating up. Alright, that's it for today's rundown. Hope you found your next favorite manhwa to dive into. If you liked the video, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Manga Night for more awesome recommendations. Got any manhwa you want me to check out? Drop it in the comments below. Catch you in the next one. Stay legendary.